Alright everybody, another refresh video. So today I'm tackling the seats. I'm not really reupholstering them. What I'm doing is, man, this is gonna suck. But I'm trying to get rid of the rust on them. So it's 4 bolts, front and back, all are 14 millimeters. And then if you look up and under, you have these little metal tabs that are holding this black plastic piece in. And all you're going to do is keep going all the way around, pulling it off. You have to get stuff like this off, which I thought was just popped in. Could be wrong. But let me take some more off and we'll get back to it. Alright guys, so I'm a little further in now. So I got this front half done. Now I just got to do that side half. And I've been just being lazy, not going to get more of my tools up. But I've been just doing it with this and this, kind of prying it out loosely. Just want to give you guys an update, and we're moving on to the other half. So I kind of want to show you guys what I'm talking about when I say prying it. So you can see this black plastic right there, and it's tucked. It's tucked in, and it holds onto that bar, right? So all I do is gently get in there and start pulling it up with this tool. And I can also use this tool as well. See how I got it? See how it's right there and it holds in there? Oh, look at that. And then there's some staples in here every so often. Right there. And this is honestly a bigger job than I wanted to do today. But man, does this need it? It really does. I mean, this rust is just ruining these seats. There we go, so that's gone. That should give me some more slack on that end. Okay, so if I do use this end, because it has that pin, I don't want to ruin anything, so I try to use it on the plastic piece. See that? Let's do that again. Oh, okay. Man, this is getting hard with one hand. But on pieces like this, I just come in here. And again, I'm just gently working it. See how I did that? I'm kind of prying it at the same time. And imagine, there we go. Now I need to get it from under this one. That's going to be the hard one. There we go. Because I'm thinking it probably was kind of rusted onto that. Okay, for this next portion, I'm going to have to set this down. Alright guys, so I got the edge. This back is just held on by a couple of staples to the metal wire. You can see the holes right there, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here is what they look like. So now, let's get in there. So it should just pull. Okay. So you just keep feeding it in there. Come on, man. Okay. Sorry, my fingers are a little too wide, so I'm going to use this. There we go. Alright. Next I gotta do is take the sucker off. Alright guys, so I got it around all the edges. To take it fully off though, it looks like I'd have to take off these brackets. And I really don't want to do that because like I said, I'm not redoing the leather. Oh man, as much as I am trying to tackle this rust, which now I'm wondering if it was even worth it. For how much pain ass that it wasn't too hard to get off, but I think it's going to be really hard to put back on. But I'm going to scrub this down. I'm going to spray it with rust reformer, and then I might do an enamel black over it. And then we'll come back to see the final product. Alright guys, I wheeled a lot of the rust off. It's still not perfect because I don't have the time to take everything apart. Unfortunately, living in the RV, I'm about to move in a couple days. I know maybe I should have waited, but like things like that one, I wish I would have been able to get that a little bit better. You can see in there, see right here. But I don't think there's any way to get everything perfect unless, you know, you have a shop, right? If I had a shop, a garage, something like that, I could take this thing part by part and not have to worry about needing the one seat at a time, maybe. But I knocked off a lot of it, so now what I'm going to do is, again, as always, a little rust reformer, gloss enamel, try not to get it on the leather. I really don't care about the cushion though, right? Alright guys. First round of rust for you. Alright guys. First coat of the gloss enamel is down. And I'm not sure if you guys can see how good that looks. It looks really freaking good. Of course, you know, it's not perfect. You can see splatter, you can see a little gunk. In the perfect world, again, I would have took this apart a little bit more. And honestly, I would have probably taken it to a self-car wash to pressure wash it down. That would have really been good because it would have got all the gunk and hair off, but I got most of it. The only parts I didn't really hit yet is this bar right here, just because they're so close to the leather. I wait to the end to get those. but it's looking way better. Alright guys, and she's all done and dry. So it looks phenomenal. Looks really, really good. To be honest, it was a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. Again, it's a lot to do with because I live in an RV. If I had a garage where I wasn't super pressed for time, I don't think it would be as much of a pain because, you know, I could just take it part by part and then, you know, let it dry and not really be in a rush. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of in a rush. Yeah, it looks like I really didn't get that part really good. I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it though for now, guys. It's pretty freaking good. I mean, there's some spots here where I could have got glossed a little bit better, it looks like. But for the most part, I mean, look at that shine. That looks so much better than it did. Look at her shining now. So yeah, maybe eventually I'll go seat by seat over like a long period of time to get more and more of this rust taken care of. But you know, last minute little refresh that I've been meaning to tackle and try. Now that I did, I know how much of a pain of an ass it is. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I got something out of it. I'm going to put this back together, so it's take it apart, put it back together. It's just the opposite. No reason to watch me do that. Hopefully you guys liked the video. If you've done a refresh on your seat like this, comment below, because I've only seen people refresh the leather. Our leather's good. I haven't seen anybody refresh the frame, so I think this is probably kind of a unique video. But let me know if you found any, and link below so I can watch them.